we've got Mark Harrison here for you with 12 strings and sitting down so you can see all 12 of them, and Ben and Charles coming up on drums and on bass. So we will leave you for the second half of the evening in the extremely competent and amusing hands of Mark Harrison and his band.
Got to cross, or the master and the mistress, they're gonna have to take their loss. Take one small suitcase, leave it all behind, be ready and waiting in the morning, and I'll pick you up on time. Take one small suitcase, pack your courage too. Never look away when those people look at you. Oh, come the sunrise, we'll be on higher ground, away from everything that could drag your spirit down. Take one small suitcase, leave it all behind, be ready and waiting in the morning, and I'll pick you up on time. Thank you very much. We're going to do this song now. It's called Them and Us, and it was a single from the current album, which is called Fools and Clowns, available in the corner. And so we released this as a single. It's what people do. I don't know why nobody queues down the road for a record shop to buy a single, but this is what you do. So this sent me on a round of promoting the single in this parallel universe of radio shows. And one of the ones that I did was I went on BBC Radio with Gabby Roslin. And Gabby Roslin is quite well known, I think. And she's quite nice. Well, very nice, in fact, as far as I could tell. And So I pitched up in her studio, and she started off by saying, "So Mark, tell me, what is your single about? What is the song about?" And I don't think she'd ever had that question answered by someone saying, "Well, Gabby, this single is about the cult of management and how it has ruined the country." And to her credit, throughout my explanation of this, she was able to maintain what I think is called a rictus grin. So, in brief, I think that what has happened to us all in the last couple of decades or so is the arrival of an epidemic of management. Because everything is run now by people who are technically unemployable. And somehow or other it became an idea that you should know nothing whatsoever about the place you're in charge of in order to run it. And this actually is a serious management theory that was introduced in the 1990s by a bunch of spivs from America called McKinsey. And these people, they don't have the word spiv in America, but if they did, that's what they are. And this idea that you should hire at senior level people who have no idea what they're doing, even as you say it, it's insanity. And it's exactly what's happened. So you all know this because you've probably had jobs and you've probably seen firsthand some of these, and I'm assuming none of these people are here, because if you're one of those people, you ain't coming to a blues club, are you? Because you're too much of a twat to even know about music. In fact, you don't like music really, do you? So you've got the odd Eric Clapton CD. If you have a proper job, you're at the mercy of these fools, and it drives you round the bend, and you come home and tell your nearest and dearest probably every day of the latest completely stupid thing these fuckers have done that have made your job more difficult. And here's the song. It's a jolly tune, actually. In the early morning freeze, we're in a line. They're going by in the warm and looking fine. We're off to do the dirty work, the most important part. They're off to do the easy jobs that they call working hard. They're in their cars, we're on the bus, it's them and us. Important folk have meetings all the time. Swill coffee, send orders down the line. They talk of us in numbers and they sneer at who we are. They bully us with jargon and they keep themselves apart. There's just one thing that we can trust, it's them and us. worse. We have our fun, just getting by. They're way above, and we can see them flying high. We know what our place is. We know life ain't fair. We serve a clean and carry. They would rather we weren't there. There's just one thing that we can trust. It's them and us. We just turn up, do what we must. It's them and us. We just turn up, do what we must. It's them and us. Thank you. And there we have it. Next year's Eurovision Song Contest entry, introduced by Gabby Roslin. You know that thing when you meet people and you leave a place and you have this kind of slightly uneasy feeling that they might have thought you were a twat. I've had that every time I've gone anywhere near the BBC. And I'm not denying. Well, yes, exactly. We're going to do this song now, which is part of a suite of songs we're doing now on the subject of the world of work. So I think earning a living is enormously difficult. You might have done it all your life. We have. I think it's a huge achievement. If you manage to keep body and soul together without outside assistance, you've done well. I think that's the biggest success. Never mind creative bollocks. If you can just keep it together, you've done well, because it's damned hard, isn't it? And it's hard to do it. And it's hard because of the kind of people that are out there to get ya. This song's called Dirty Business. It's got a sing-along chorus that I have absolutely no intention of encouraging you to sing. Because what happens if you don't join in? I can't face the humiliation. It's not a folk club. In a folk club, people will sing anything. Toorala, tooralay, they'll do it till the cows come home. But you ain't going to, are you? So what are we going to feel like? We spent ages teaching you the damn thing. And you're going to sit there. You gotta make that money, make it somehow, any which way, it's gonna drag you down. You gotta scratch and scurry, do some desperate stuff, and you still might find that it's not enough. 'Cause it's a dirty business, it's a dirty business. It's a dirty business, any way you dress it up. It's a dirty business. It's a dirty business. It's a dirty business, sure gonna mess you up. Well, you can go to thieving out on the street. You can do some thieving from an office seat. Might be up in the boardroom doing shady deals. Might be down in the alley where you lie and steal. It's a dirty business. It's a dirty business. It's a dirty business. Any way you dress it up. It's a dirty business. It's a dirty business. It's a dirty business. Sure gonna mess you up. Snout in the trough while they turn the soil. You can chase that dollar to the killing floor. You can take it from a man who ain't got no more. 'Cause it's a dirty business. It's a dirty business. It's a dirty business. Any way you dress it up. You are. Oh yes, all right, this is another one I haven't done for a while. This is called By the Side of the Road. You probably have like a list of your favourite songs back of your head, but I wonder if you have a list of songs you can't stand. I do, needless to say. I can't stand You've Got a Friend. Ghastly, syrupy shite that one is. I can't stand Imagine. That's another pile of crap. Streets of London. Now I think Ralph Montel feels the same about that one as I do. And actually you can't make this stuff up. We played somewhere last year, Tring I think it was. And I said that. We did this song and we don't generally do this song. And I said, Ralph McTell's ghastly song, and he hates it too. And at the end, this guy come bounding up to us at the merch table, nice bloke, and he said, oh, it was great, really enjoyed that. He said, let me just introduce myself. I'm Ralph McTell's manager. And he said, I quote, Ralph would love what you do. My least favourite song is My Way. It's this bloke self-aggrandising horseshit, isn't it? It's basically saying, I've been a complete prat all my life, and I've got away with it. I haven't got away with anything in my entire life. I feel like I've been kicked for any small transgression, but there are all these people that can be complete twats from start to finish and get away with it. Yes. Now this song is apparently the most requested at blokes' funerals. I don't think it figures large in women's funerals, which says a fair bit, I suppose. I went to a funeral, one of my cousins. I've been to a lot of my family's funerals. My cousin Colin died a while ago, and it turned out, I had no idea, my cousin Colin was an insurance salesman in Nuneaton. Little did I know until the wake, when all these slides came up, that he was a person who travelled every year to Las Vegas. And he was pictured with innumerable showgirls in semi-compromising positions. Who knew that you could get laid in Vegas if you were an insurance salesman in Nuneaton? Think on. Think on, all is not lost. You might think you have no appeal, but who knows? My cousin Colin went through the curtains to the sound of My Way in Nuneaton Crematorium, which another of my cousins said to me. I said, we don't go to Nuneaton, we go to Coventry Crematorium. She said, you'll like it at Nuneaton. It's got a nice picture window. What stuff people say? It's still a fucking crematorium. Picture window or no. There I was, staring through the picture window. Colin went through the curtains, and this fucking awful song broke out. Perfect day. Many times I have been stupid. Many times I failed to see. Oh, and often I have struggled just to keep some dignity. Doesn't matter now. Let the ill winds blow and take some rest by the side of the road. Times I've been in motion when I wanted to be still. Many times I kept on going long after I had my fill. Doesn't matter now. Let the ill winds blow and take some rest by the side of the road. Work to do, it must be done. Calm the sun. Work to do, it must be done. Come the sun. Many times I took the wrong way. Many times I trudged uphill. Many times I've been mistreated and confined against my will. Doesn't matter now, let the ill winds blow and take some rest by the side of the road, by the side of the road, by the side of the road. Thank you very much. We've got 2 or 3 to go now, and just keeping you up to speed. So this song now is Toolmaker's Blues. So I'll just tell you briefly about this one. I was approached after a gig by a young American guy asking me about if I knew what a toolmaker does or did. And I said, yeah, because I come from Coventry and there were a row of toolmakers' factories up the road from where I grew up. And it seemed like I went away one weekend, and when I came back they'd all become garden centres. And that's how we knew the car industry had gone. Unthinkable in my youth, totally unthinkable. Still is now, actually. He told me that his father had been a toolmaker in Detroit. Turns out that lasted quite a lot longer, and he lost his job in 2008, lost everything, the home and everything. At this point it turned out that, unknown to his family, he had bought some kind of shack in a remote part of Michigan, and they all had to go and live there. That's where the song ends. And it got me thinking about these things and how whole industries can just disappear, and they did here, didn't they? Very quickly. We go to all sorts of places, especially up north, and turn up in towns I've not been to and say, what do people do here? And often the sound crew will say, no, that's the wrong question. What did they do? And what they used to do is either a museum or a derelict building. And there was a time when every city, as you probably know, some of you, every city and town, wasn't in just the big cities, all revolved around their industries, and they all vanished in a remarkably short space of time, as far as I remember, without any conversation. And that, to me, is without a shadow of doubt the greatest damage that's been done to us, regardless of the ins and outs of it. But it's worth bearing in mind that if you could lose steel making in Sheffield and shipbuilding in Newcastle, except I played in Newcastle, and they said no, the shipbuilding was in Sunderland. It's great on what is called your journey, my journey. I discover all these things. And there was I thinking, this journey was a completely pointless one going nowhere. If all those industries could suddenly vanish as they did, and many of us in this room will remember them, it happened before, could happen again. So some of the new industries that have grown up, they could vanish just as quickly, couldn't they? With any luck. You could wake up Monday morning, discover that IT has vanished as a way of earning a living. Good, because then 50% of things that don't work wouldn't exist. And if you're really lucky, you could wake up on Monday morning and discover there is no longer such a thing as management consultancy. How devastated we all would be at the loss of that noble profession, which has contributed so much to us all as a nation. Mind you, to be fair, wherever we go, as many as 40% of people in the audience might be management consultants. Probably not in Sunderland, though. Don't know, could be. I played in rural Wales once, and someone came up and spoke to me at the end and said, at least 40% of the people in here are management consultants. I was embarrassed. I thought they were all fucking farmers. He said, no one does that. Who does that? Antediluvian profession. So, it's not your fault if you're a management consultant, I suppose. Because you have to get jobs that are on the menu at the time when you're looking at the menu, don't you? And to be fair, if someone offered me over £100,000 to spout bullshit, I would take it. Because after all, what am I doing now but for a lot less money? Go working in a factory, that's some kind of life. You can build up a structure, run some children and a wife, Motor City blues in the morning, that's alright for me. Till you hear the rumors about how it's gonna be. Well, we're all at sea, floating on a ship of fools. How can you be a toolmaker when nobody's buying tools? Oh, they closed down the factory, put us all out of a job. No problem for the people who chose to kill us off. Motor City blues in the evening. What am I gonna do with all these skills that nobody wants to use? Because one man's pile of garbage is another man's trove of jewels. How can you be a toolmaker when nobody's buying tools? When I had a bit of money, I bought a cabin in the hills. And I moved the family up here, cause I can't pay the bills. Motor City blues comes to haunt me as we sit here marking time. Cause you can't rebuild that structure when you haven't got a dime. Well, it's all a deadly game. Somehow I broke the rules. How can you be a toolmaker when nobody's buying tools? We're all at sea, floating on a ship of fools. How can you be a toolmaker when nobody's buying tools? Thank you very much. Right, good. Thanks, John. So first of all, a couple of thank yous. Thank you to John for the sound, which is great. Thank you to Simon for all his contributions here. Good luck in Australia. Thank you to Dave for presiding over this fantastic club. I hope they win that award. I really do. Certainly deserve to. There's a lot of people who do things without seeking the limelight for it. These are people that are like that, in my opinion. There's lots of other people who do it, so people will tell them how nice they are. But Dave doesn't expect that. Do you, Dave? Dave's sitting at the back going, oh, fuck off. Thank you to all of you for coming out. I do hope you feel like it's a good way for you to have spent your Friday night, so thank you to you lot. Come and buy some stuff if you haven't. We've got some very nice designed t-shirts that we haven't had before. At least one of them doesn't have my face on it or name. They're just quite nice things, because I wouldn't want to buy anything with me on it. So do come and get something, I'll be over there. When we finish, this is the last song. These two guys are two of the best musicians you're ever going to see, and you certainly won't see anybody like them. Double bass and vocal, Charles Benfield. On the drums, brand new drum kit that he's breaking in tonight, Ben Welber. So we'll finish with this song which will feature both of them. It's called Shake the House. Thank you. I think I've remembered everything, have I? Christ. Spend your time in dives, liver, bleeding like sleep on people, and break on rhythm, Lord. Never mind that now, never mind that now. Floor might cave in, but you can share the house. All that trouble that you can't think about, all that mess you make, well, you can sort it out. Never mind that now, never mind that now. Oh, my cave in, but you can shake the house. Charles Benfield, double bass. Ben Welber on drums. For my fading, you can shake the house. For my fading, you can shake the house. Thank you very much. Charles Spencer, double bass. And Wilders on drums. Thank you. Thank you.
Would you like one more from the Mark Harrison band? I thought you might.
This is called Panic Attack. Thank you for that. And we'll see you again, I hope. Oh, my whole life's been one big panic attack. Take one step forward and I howl and wind will drive you back. Feeling jumpy all the time and groping for the starting line. Singing, oh, how long? Oh, how long? Got 15 landlords standing in a line. Well, they gotta get theirs, but tell me, baby, when do I get mine? Mouth to feed, someone to pay, and empty pockets every day. Singing, oh, how long? Oh, how long? In no man's land, you can hear a sound, but another dawn raid, it sure will come around. Poke your head out, hear a crack, ducking down to dodge the flak. Oh, how long? Oh, how long? Oh, how long? Oh, how long? Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much.